Could you tell me a bit more about your background?
I had my BA, as you mentioned, in China between 81 to 85, and that time was very interesting because there's in contemporary Chinese art history called 85 movement. So I participated that kind of as a young graduate, think something fresh, new, against the institutional kind of art world. So that's make me want to be professional artist and trying to think what is art for.
That must have been a really exciting time for you as a young man.
I think it was one of the best of time of my life because you have full energy and full of fresh idea. But this obviously this idea is limited by influenced by Western. But in that time was so fresh.
You were invited to the UK by the Barbican Centre and Arts Council of England to exhibit at the Barbican Centre. How did that come about? How did they hear about you?
Actually, this is introduced by one of my friends. She was used to work in China, and she introduced my work to the UK. And because during that time I did a lot of ink experiment painting, which is completely different with traditional ink painting.
Yeah.
And during that period, it's earlier for the artist to do that kind of experiment. Journalist.
Oh, she was a journalist?
Yeah.
Okay. She was fascinated by your work. She introduced your work to them. Then they invited you over for this show?
Yes.
Okay.
Luckily.
Was that a solo show?
Yes.
And was that your first show?
It is my first show in the UK.
But you previously had shows in China?
Yeah, I participated group show.
So your first ever solo show
yes,
was an international show in the UK?
It is.
Amazing. When you came to the UK and you had that solo show, did you sell any work?
Yes.
How many pieces did you sell?
I can't remember exactly. Probably it's 1/3 of work.
1/3?
Yes.
That's really amazing. And did you then go on to get representation from that show?
I think it's from that show is because that period of work still is transition of my work.
Yeah.
Because when I living and working in the UK during that time, so much thing take in, and I tried after that show. I tried to develop it as a new kind of work.